One of my favourite pastas to cook in the hot summer and spring months of the year would have to be my very well loved zucchini pasta. Now this is a very special pasta containing one of the star ingredients being zucchini, lots of fresh vegetables which I like to have different colours such as cherry tomatoes in yellow, red and orange. Garlic is another star ingredient in this recipe. And when we're using pasta, I like to go for the finest quality, usually a shell-shaped pasta, because it makes it more interesting to eat the pasta and different from your penne and spaghetti types. So this is a rigati pasta, which I absolutely love. And it's a nice big shape, so it's lots of fun to eat as well. And the good thing about this recipe is that it's great for all of my plant-based friends out there who do not eat meat or cheese, because this is 100% vegan for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and follow me along if you want to see more of my cooking journey. So before we get started, I'm going to pop on my apron. Because the ingredients are so simple, there is no meat cooking, and the main important thing to get right with this recipe is to make sure that you get a nice char on the vegetables before adding it to the pasta. The sauce is not complicated. As I said before, one of the main star ingredients is going to be garlic and onion. So that's really going to give the pasta sauce that fresh, vibrant aroma. And I'm using lots of natural tomatoes rather than canned tomatoes that I would traditionally use if I was making a thick, rich pasta sauce. This time I want it to be a little bit more on the fresh side and very easy to eat in this type of weather, which is very hot in London at the moment. I love the size of these mushrooms, and when you cook these ones they shrink a little bit, so they definitely replace the need for wanting that meat consistency in dishes. And that's why I love these mushrooms, because even though I do eat meat from time to time, I find that when I'm craving meat that I can use these. Is it just me, or am I the only one who hasn't found a hack to cutting up onion without crying? I've tried about everything and I just find that cutting up onion is probably my worst task. If you've got a tip for that, please let me know. manage not to cry. And I don't know how this has happened because that never happens to me. So maybe I've discovered my own hack. I'm adding the onion to this pan to fry. I've only just added the garlic in, and the reason for this is because I don't want it to overcook, and I want that strong aromatic garlic flavour to be in the sauce. So I've just dished out my pasta. I am quite pleased with how it's turned out, but there's a few finishing touches I like to do, and one is add some fresh olive oil, and I just drizzle that one over the top. And then I also like to sprinkle a bit of pepper. I love pepper. And then we did mention coriander earlier, so I'm going to cut some of that up. And I'm going to use a few sprigs of coriander, and I'm just going to garnish that over the top. And here we have my zucchini pasta. Very pleased with how it's turned out. Thanks for following along. I will of course leave the recipe linked down below. Now this is my own recipe, so I will have to write it up for you, which I am more than happy to do. But first, let me just try out this pasta. So you've got to make sure you get all of it on the fork. The pasta is al dente, the vegetables are sauteed, Some of them are fresher than others, and it really does have this diversity to the dish. Perfect for spring and summer. Thanks for watching.